Hey there. So, if you have ever experienced self doubt, I have a message for you. So, have you ever thought, if I could just eliminate self doubt or stop second guessing myself, I would feel better about that scary thing I want to do? But the thing is, it's not about self doubt, even though it feels like it. You definitely are feeling something is off, but it's not a self doubt issue, it's a confusion issue. You've just heard it called self doubt, but really it's confusion, okay? So there's a lot of noise out there, so it's easy to get confused by all the competing noise. Maybe you're confused because you aren't following your own inner voice, but the voice of others. So if you ignore your inner guidance, you become vulnerable to the doubts and opinions of others, even when I know they have your best interests at heart, like other coaches, mentors, so-called experts, family, friends. But the problem with relying heavily on external advice is that other people's opinions and advice are based on their own experiences, their own biases, their own perspectives, even their own limiting fears. And they may not fully understand your unique situation. I mean, us entrepreneurs are not normal, and we're kind of complex creatures, especially if you have a unique message or a unique way of offering your products or services, right? And so traditional advice might not be right for you, and following it may lead to further confusion and doubt. So it's also important to note that self-doubt may be disguised as productive fear. And fear's not always a bad thing. I mean, each time we level up in our life or our business, fear is our indication that we're stepping out of our comfort zone. Fear can be a healthy signal that we need to slow down and reflect on what action steps we are taking and what our real intentions are in order to take the next big leap. But if we're constantly outsourcing our intuition and rely too heavily on external advice, we may never fully trust ourselves or find the courage to pursue our dreams in our most authentic way. And I know you want to be true to yourself in your work. I get it. But following the latest marketing trends to gain an advantage only works if your energy matches the strategy you are using. So if you're constantly focused on competition, you may find yourself chasing after the next big thing, right? Only to end up exhausted and burnt out. So instead of trying to keep up with everyone else, it's important to stay true to your own values and your own goals and focus on what truly matters to you. This will not only help you avoid that burnout that comes with, constantly chasing after the next best thing, but also it helps you develop your true identity. The identity that is truly authentic and unique to you. So, my purest intention is to give it to you straight when it comes to achieving success in your work. And hopefully, this will save you years and years of struggle. And if you were wondering, this message was only approved by my personal intuitive guidance without any doubt. And no, I'm not going to ask you to DM me to find out more. Consider this your direct message from my intuitive heart to yours.